Hey you guys, it's Nikki. Sir? Okay, well anyways, hopefully the background music will cancel out the noise. Okay, today I wanted to tell you guys about my first time going clubbing in Korea. You guys are in for a long ride. Where should I start? First of all, if you decide to go clubbing in Korea, make sure to have your passport and ID. There is a few clubs that I went to that wouldn't let me in unless if I had my passport, and then there's some clubs that are more lenient than other clubs where you can just get in with an ID. And do some research as well. In case if you don't want to bring your passport and you just want to bring your ID, make sure that that club is okay with just IDs. So I believe this was the 4th day in. We stayed in Seoul. We stayed in a small, well, I'm not sure if it's a small city, but it's called Amsa, and it's on the 8 line. And you take it all the way down, and it's the last stop. Me and my best friend Leslie, we got ready like around 10 or 9 I believe, and then we left by 11. We only took one purse with us because we didn't want to be carrying 2 purses, so we decided only to bring one. We took a taxi to Hongdae. I messaged Ariana to ask her what's her favorite club to go to in Hongdae. So we told the taxi driver that we wanted to be dropped off at MB2. He dropped us off in front of a different hip-hop club, so we kind of assumed that it was MB2. What's cool about this club, I believe it's called Gabia, that they have lockers and you put in your debit or your credit card. I believe it's like 3-1, so it's really cheap for you to get a locker and put your stuff there. But me and Leslie only brought cash with us. We didn't bring our cards because we were scared of losing it, so we weren't able to use the lockers, unfortunately. We just took turns on carrying the purse. We entered the dance floor and no one was dancing. It was dead. People were just talking, standing around. So, and the music wasn't great either, so Leslie and I decided just to start drinking. So we took a few shots because they were actually pretty cheap, and then we had a few cocktails, and then I believe an hour or 2 later it started getting more packed and the music started getting better. I believe they switched DJs. So people were dancing, people were having fun. What I did notice though is that foreigners usually stuck around foreigners, and then the Korean people stuck with other Korean people. Leslie and I were just dancing together, you know, having fun. By this time we're already, I wouldn't say drunk, but definitely tipsy. So we were dancing, minding our own business, you know, and then in the corner of my eye I see these 2 Korean men just looking at us. There was a short Korean guy and there was a tall Korean guy. So he got in between us and started dancing and was like, "Hey, what's up, girl?" And I'm like, no thank you. So I look at Leslie, and then his friend tried to take her away from me. So I took Leslie and we moved to the other side of the dance floor and we started dancing together again. So literally throughout the whole night their eyes were always on us. I believe this was the 3rd time that they tried, and this time we were pretty tipsy, so I couldn't grab Leslie's hand as fast as I wanted, and then the next thing I knew, I blinked once and then I was against the wall. This was honestly the worst kiss that I've ever had. It was so sloppy. His little, tell me why he had so much saliva. It was so nasty. Okay, I'm sorry. So his hand kept on trying to go under my shirt. I kept pushing his hand away. At that moment, it was so hard to process what was happening to me. So when I opened my eyes, I noticed that Leslie was next to me on the other side of the wall. So with all the strength that I had, I pushed this dude off of me and I grabbed Leslie and we bolted to the stairs. Leslie was freaking out, I was freaking out. I was like, that did not just happen. And we were trying to leave the place. His friend grabbed Leslie while we were going up the staircase, and then the short guy came in front of me and he was like, "Where are you going?" I looked at him like, really, dude? Like, really? We're leaving, I said. I tried to move him out of the way so I could leave with Leslie, and he would block me, so they wouldn't let us leave. His friend and him started to speak to each other in Korean, and I understood what they were saying. They were trying to figure out a way to make us stay. While this was happening, I grabbed Leslie's hand and we ran to the bathroom. We kept on trying to figure out how we were going to get out of this place because we obviously didn't feel comfortable being there anymore. So we stayed there for a while, and around this time the DJ started playing Despacito, and Leslie and I, being the Latinos that we are, and because we were tipsy, we were like, oh my god, this is our song, let's go dance. Oh my god. Oh, we were so dumb. So we convinced ourselves that they were probably gone by now. So we went back to the floor and started dancing, and what do you know? There they come again. They literally targeted us from like the other side of the room. As soon as we saw them coming, Leslie and I split ways. Leslie found a group of foreigners that she blended in with. Because I got so scared, I had to think fast. I literally grabbed, this sounds really bad, I'm sorry. I literally grabbed any person that was right next to me and started dancing with them. I literally just put my arms around this person and put my head down. When I thought it was safe enough to look up, I noticed I was dancing with another Korean guy. I didn't want him to get the wrong idea. I quickly apologized to him and told him that I'm sorry, that I was trying to get away from that guy, and he understood. He was really nice. It was just really awkward. Leslie and I both got home safe, but that was a wild first night of clubbing in Korea. So yeah, if you guys ever go to clubs in Korea, just make sure that you're safe. No means no. For some reason, all of my clubbing experiences were bad or were just as crazy. So if you guys would like to know more stories, just let me know and I'll make sure to do them. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will make sure to do more of these kinds of videos. Boyfriend, if you're watching this, just know that this happened before we met, okay? And this is why I don't go clubbing anymore, so I just can't. They're all the same. Anyways, hope you guys have a good day, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye!